Hello everyone, I'm Greg Nook, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 77 of Factorio with Angels and Bob's Mods, where I've been just sitting around a bit to wait for more of this wire to finish, and I started thinking that once upon a time I had a plan to actually at some point extend all of these resources up and just have a full build, or full, what do you call it, well, a full pipeline of resources going all the way through our production area, which I sort of screwed up by actually building all of this stuff up here. It's why I actually reserved this area. I just sort of forgot it at some point and started building up here. And maybe it's not really something that's needed. I'm not sure how large the production area is going to get. And another problem is I don't know how many builds of resources we're actually going to need. So I don't know when I can start producing over here, or how far out I need to go before I can start producing stuff. But in any case, I think we should at least bring these resources up to here if we want to, well, not keep it going up. Just because then these robots won't have to travel as far all the time. Just some thoughts. I can do that while waiting for even more of this insulated wire. Is it maybe the smelting of the rubber that can't keep up? Oh yeah, we also had a power problem. I need to go and take care of that. Because we will have a full brownout soon. I guess we can also go and actually grab the plane now. How far are we from being able to produce the jet? Just wondering. Oh, we can't even make the jet yet actually. I think we can only make the gunship. Aluminium and cobalt. Okay, cobalt we don't have yet. We can produce it with sludge, I guess, but nah, I'm not sure we want to do that. At least not yet. Maybe cobalt is the next thing we will work on after aluminium and redoing all of our smelting. Okay, actually, let's start by grabbing the plane. Oh, we have cars in here. And brick. Okay, so we needed more purified water for this stuff to make more carbon, I guess. And we needed to find out where purified water is produced. So let's follow this line. This is just getting rid of extra stuff. This produces some. And of course that's out of power, but maybe we need to scale this up. At least for the purified water. Let's just have a look. Do we have other ways of making it? This is the thing we're already doing. We can make it from steam instead. I'm not really interested in that. I don't think, at least. We don't have thermal water nearby. We do get some up at the sulfur production as well, but that's not really helpful when we don't get enough to sustain power. We can mix oxygen and hydrogen. That's not really useful either, I don't think. So I think we just need to scale this up. Come on, let me through. And we don't have hydro plants. Dang it. Always something. Let's grab a couple of those and then kickstart the power again. I really want a faster plane. This is annoying. Hydro plants. Twos. Yes, please. Just give me a stack, whatever. Remove that. We should have grabbed off the water bars as well, it seems. Maybe we can produce those. Not without more of this. Luckily we have some. Good. No problem. Come on. Thank you. And then we need to kickstart this. So let's start just these three to begin with. That should get everything going a little bit. Oh, also we have a disconnect here that we need to take care of. The scale up hasn't really done anything. There we go. It hasn't really done a lot. We are just waiting for all of this. Do we have a good amount of this lying anywhere in the chest that we can just grab? We probably do. I just don't want to put in the raw coal. Oh, we have a little bit there. Could also go all the way up, but let's see if we can't get it running with this first. Maybe we need to just put a little bit into all of the machines to just get a small spurt of the carbon going, and then we can keep it running, or keep the inserters running with a little bit. Something like that. Let's just try and keep those going. That should get the first one started as well. Yes, we are starting to produce more. Which then again starts up more machines. Only problem is if these run out very soon, then we have the same problem again. And we need to produce enough purified water to keep this running. It is a bit of a power-hungry startup, I guess. Yeah, now they're running out. So let's grab this. Try to keep everything going. Not sure if it's enough. I don't think it is actually. Yeah, they're running out again. Where is my plane? Up here. I just need to get it going for a little bit longer than it is to get all of this up and running. Oh, I took all from here. Full speed. Because we should have enough production to keep it going. I think. I might be wrong, but that would never happen. All of this is also out. I guess we will have to go to our production area and grab carbon from there, unless it's very limited. I could also just use raw coal, or crusted coal for that matter, but why do that when we have this? So I still think the problem really was that we didn't have enough purified water actually. Because that should be empty again. If that's the case, it isn't actually fully empty, but close to it. Because then we can't really keep up this production. What? That's not what I wanted to do at all. That should keep it going for a while. So this is actually not enough power production anymore, it seems. At least not when everything needs to start up at the same time. So it's all the robots, it seems, that's taking this power. Well, these need to charge up, of course, that stops them. Then mining starts. Maybe we need to scale up. It certainly looks like it. So I guess we calculated that this amount of burners and engines, steam engines, would be able to consume 1 belt of carbon, right? Since we have the rebalancing here. How much water can these actually supply? We have 20 of them, 60 per, so that's 1200. These can consume 60, so we can also support 20 of those. So we need more of these. And they don't even require power. Interesting. Maybe we should do something like actually supply the amount that can take 1 belt with enough water just for those, because then it is a little bit easier to scale. Instead of me having to put 4 more machines for the next build now and then 12 more for the last build. Just a thought. Let's do it. We will just move some of these a little bit. So now we have 12 of these. We only need 12 of these as well. Can we do a little bit smaller of a setup for that? This is 11, I think. Yep. So we can have 9 in here because of this. Could move this out though. 10, 11, 12. I think that's a bit easier to manage. We are good on power right now, but that's probably only temporary because something's not running. So we will just at least complete this setup. Three more, come on. We could also start thinking about advanced ways to make power, I guess. It is a bit complicated that you need to do all of this, which take the purified water and steam to make. I'm not sure. Maybe we should start thinking about the next tier of steam engines. They require cobalt and, well, just cobalt though. So it can't really do that. Steam turbines, I guess, can work with some of the next tiers of boilers. Where are the boilers? Come on. So the temperature from these is 315 T3, 465, which we need for the turbines. Okay, so that is a possibility. Not sure if they're more effective though. Maybe we should have a look at that. Steam turbine can consume 60 per second with an output of 5.4 megawatts. Whereas the next tier of steam engines consumes half for 2.7, so that is 5.4 megawatts for 60 per second. So the same efficiency. We just only need one of these. So it's a bit smaller, I guess. Is that the only advantage of this then? I guess it is. I guess we have more tiers of these though. Oh well, I don't think we will worry too much about that. We could look into nuclear. We have all the science for it. We can generate uranium from mineral sludge somewhere up here if we wanted to. Actually pretty close to needing more power. Shall we just make the last setup of these that can take the third line of carbon? How come we're still not running full speed here? We can't get rid of the sulfuric wastewater, really? Of all the things. So yeah, we are getting rid of some of it here. So the pressure in the pipe is not enough to bring it up here and push it in, I guess. Should also be making some of this into sulfuric acid. This is an output. I'm just confused, sorry. We're making some sulfur dioxide. We're making sulfur. And then making sulfur dioxide, and then making sulfuric acid. Okay. So some of it is going in here, but not a lot. And we're backed up here. This we're probably just burning, I would guess. We could also start getting power from burning this instead, then. It doesn't have a fuel value, so we can't do that, okay. We could burn the hydrogen though. Well, in any case, we need to get rid of it in a bit, well, a nicer way than this. This overflow valve is not really working for us. Maybe we just need to put a pump in here. That should help a bit at least, maybe not enough. It's not the best solution, but it's maybe a solution. Because now these pipes are way more full, which should mean this is open most of the time. Or maybe not. It is emptying out this pipe though, so yes, it is working. That should mean we are producing more carbon. What do we need for a lot of these? I guess it's just more steel, really. Let's start producing this just for the next 12. So it's actually stone for boilers or for the furnaces. And then steel for these, I guess. Yep. Let's just go up here for a little bit, see how much insulated wire we have. Quite a lot. Let's take that. We also still have a lot of carbon. We can put some of it in there. But I guess we just need to put the rest into the power production. Also, we started producing purple signs, but didn't put it to the research facility. Stupid. Do we have enough of this? We do. Should we try to limit how much these are running with a top-up valve, maybe? Just so they don't take power all of the time. Just to get rid of it again, the products. Oh yeah, we have a long queue for that. Because that way they will just be backed up and stop working if we have more than 80% full pipes out here. I think that's an okay way to at least leave these. How much are we waiting for? Quite a lot. So let's see if we can remember to go back up here. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. Let's actually cancel most of that so we can get the 2 valves done. And then we can have a look 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 more needed. We don't even have the required resources for that. That was 7. Let's put the valve in, grab more iron and steel. Oh, of course, this will be all blocked by the saline water then. Even though we wanted to be producing more purified water, so this is not the best solution. But at least having a top up on that for now, because we need more purified water. It isn't always going to work, I guess, but let's leave it like that for now. I really shouldn't be worried about it taking power all the time, but I can't help it. Steel and iron. I guess we'll just have to steal some from the belt. So we made how many? We needed 14 more, right? And we have 7. Okay. We're almost done for this time. Then we can go back to the Girolat outpost. And finish our train stations there. Do we need to be able to get rid of more saline water? These are producing full time, so maybe not. I really dislike the way we've done this. Or I've done this. I'm the only one making mistakes here. We need more of these doing the saline water, I think. So I think we will just move these a bit. Why so much space between both for pipes, I guess? If we just put them together in a line, it should be a bit easier though. How can I not have any pipe of all things? Oh, because we used them all for the steam engines, of course. What's this? Oh, I guess I copy-pasted that from somewhere at some point. Yeah, and we will need another one of these. And we need power. Let's put in the last steam engines, and then I think we are good for now for here. But we also need a little bit more pipe here, it seems. Okay. Power is good again. I think that's all we need. So let's get back to the train and go towards Gibraltar. Just make a lot of this. Whoops. We probably have way too much wire now, but that's always a luxury problem, I guess. We also went back for robots, we have those, so that should be fine. Go there. How's the pollution doing? We actually can't keep up. I guess that's because of... No, it's not because of the robots lagging behind. We just can't keep up. Okay, good to know. So we need more filters around the mining, I guess. And we're only mining for two belts right now. So we're gonna need a lot more, I guess. This might be more of a problem than I had hoped. Shall we... Let's just balance these first. Haven't had fun with biters in a long time, so if they decide to attack, then we have some nice distractions, I guess. We also need to extend our robo network down here. Something like that. Then we should have stuff delivered, I think. If we had the robots available at least. But we also need some storage near here. Let's start by actually adding more robots. Good. Some of them are actually still sleeping, so that's good news. We don't have any filled barrels because we don't have any of the barrels down here yet. Because this wasn't in the system, I guess. Okay, let's get to all the wiring here. Actually, we don't need that much wire because we can just copy paste it around, which is free in regards to wire. I had pretty much forgotten about that. And then we need to connect all of these to that chest. Guess even here we can just copy paste, right? Yep. That gives us the green wires for free. And these need to then be told when to put in stuff. What is this outputting right now? 17,000 divided by 4, I would guess. 24, sorry. Minus 24. So if everything, the number from the chest and the number from the combinator, is less than 10, I guess. Because this number, the number output from this is the average. So the contents of the chest minus the average. If we are less than 10 above average, then we are allowed to input, I guess. Oh dear, I didn't mean to copy the actual output settings here. This should work though. Why is this allowed to work? Because it's not, they're not connected to their own chests, they're connected to someone else's chest, of course. That's stupid. That's my mistake. Whoops. This is gonna be a lot messier. So that is inputting to there. Yeah, this is not easy to see what's going on, but I think it's the best way to do this if we want the inserters to actually be optimized like this. So now we're only allowed to input to there and to some of these. That should be good. Then this should all start to balance out, and this should be the last one to ever receive anything. I seem to have made a bad calculation. Is it supposed to be more or less than minus 10? If the average is 100, then we get minus 100 from this chest. If there is only, well, if there's 100 in here, we should be allowed to at least input a little bit more. So minus 100 plus 100 from the chest is 10. That is less than 10. That should be allowed to work. Then why are they not working? We can just have a look at its output here. No, we can't. Is it not outputting? What? Why is it not outputting? Can I not just output cover all? Do I have to output a signal? Something's wrong here. It's been too long since I've done this sort of thing. We're not outputting anything right now. That makes sense. But I thought we could just output the amount of copper ore like that. Why is that not the case? It seemed to be working for a little while. Have we messed up the wires in some way? We have it in. It's not copper, dang it, we've copy pasted. We're working with that aluminium, sorry, I'm stupid, as always. Actually, we can just make this a little more universal, I think. Can't we? Can we do each for this? Yes, it seems like we can. So if we copy paste this around, it should be working for everything. And we're getting 3 wires. What? Just in the way? Oh, no, they're the wrong sort of chests. That makes sense. Why are none of them allowed? Oh, we don't have enough combinators. Then why are they not allowed to work now? Mistakes, mistakes, mistakes. All of these should be above average if average is 5.7k. This should allow... Oh, there's stuff wrong with the wiring up here. There's stuff wrong with the wiring down here as well. It's probably everywhere. Some of these are connected both to the chest above them and to the actual chest. Because I just copy pasted over stuff that was wrongly set up. Oh, come on. My bad. Maybe it's easier to just remove all of these inserters and then paste over them again. Let's do that. At least we're catching this early and not being surprised by it later. Good, then we start over. Oh, start pasting over. It's not like we need to do everything again. Not a lot of those are running yet because some of the chests are so far above average. That's okay. Do we have everything done? It seems like it. If we want to do a lot of robots down here, we really need to add more charging ports, I think. Everything is basically running except for some of these, but that's okay, they're already full. Good. We're actually empty here, that's good news. This is not too close to... It is actually pretty full already, half full, almost half full. So we need to take care of those at some point in the near future, I guess. I guess we should take care of that pollution now. Unless we want to make the fuel depot first. We're also using coal up here, and that can just be any fuel, right? I think so. Should we not allow so much aluminium to go to here? I guess this should be really prioritized. What is it we need the aluminium for? Aluminium ore for green metal catalyst. So we always do need at least some amount. Maybe it's okay like this. We still get twice as much up because we have 2 outputs for that. And these will get full at some point, I guess. In quite a while. Let's do a fuel depot. For that we need more of this rail stuff. So yeah, we did end up with a lot more wire than we really needed, but oh well. Do we still have insulated wire on us? We do somewhere there. Let's get rid of that at some point. We don't want it taking up too much space in our inventory. Okay. I think fuel will just be brought around with robots as well. Because we need some for the trains, of course. We need some up here. We actually need coal specifically for the filters and not just, well, fuel in any sort. Also, we could... Maybe it's a bit overkill, but we could maybe optimize the filtering by actually cleaning them right next to the filtering. Then we just need to bring in coal. That's a possibility. But then we need to bring 5 coal around to everywhere instead of just 1 filter. and then taking one filter, so that's not really a good idea, I don't think. Let's not do that. Rather filter the stuff centralized near the coal then. So we do need coal coming in. Let's just say that this is the coal depot one. Do we need enough coal to actually build warehouses for it? I don't think so. Just a little bit of coal. Maybe even just one chest per wagon. Sounds okay. To me at least. Don't really need to do this, but now I'm doing it anyway. It's fine that they are unlimited, I think. So shall we just be using the coal as actual fuel? Nah, it doesn't really matter that we have a lot of train stations, right? That's not a problem. I would rather have well-optimized trains than I would have few train stations at this one location. And this is just for the future, but that's okay. Whoops. Other way around. So this is an input station. So we will call it Jibolite 1. Two. And then we need to get in the hydrofluoric acid, I think it's called. Yep. So we basically take this and just reverse the pumps. Oops, no. There. Well, I don't know if we actually need to do this with robots though. To begin with, let's not plan it like that. I don't think we will need a lot for the mining. But I might be wrong about that. So all of this space is really somewhere we have planned to build. We only planned for 8 lines. We can support a bit more, but that doesn't really matter. At some point we won't be able to anymore. So down here we can just build whatever we want, like pipes for the hydrofluoric acid. I won't do that yet though, I don't think. Maybe we should do it. I mean, it's infinite, so it would make everything run a bit faster, a bit longer. but we don't even produce it yet. So when we start producing the hydrofluoric acid, then we can start piping it down, I guess. Was there anything else we needed? I think that's everything for now, at least. Hydrofluoric. Maybe. Fluoric, yes. So good at spelling. Okay. So I guess we just need to start getting rid of all the resources. Except that we also need to take care of the pollution, of course. Do we not have any more trains anywhere down here? Maybe we don't. Okay, so we can't really finish it. We do need those for more air filtering. And it was mainly a problem down around here. Doesn't look like a problem anymore, so maybe it was just a case of us being low on robots. This is all running full speed, it seems. This is not really necessary anymore, right? They should be able to produce full belts by themselves. And if they can't, that's just too bad. Now let's just prepare a little bit. For the hydrofluoric acid, we should just be able to run it along here. And actually, underground belt is cheaper than an underground pipe, so let's just keep the pipe running. And then we just connect. Wait, we can't transfer through these, so it's actually pretty hard to do something like this. We can underground pipe it in. Somewhere around here. Then those will give it to each other, in one line at least. Okay. So that is something we will have to do at some point. Is pollution still good? Yes. I think they were just low on filters. So as long as we don't scale up, this should be fine at least. We can also try and calculate it, of course. How many filters do we have down around this? 20 filtering machines, there's one extra there, so 21. And they get rid of 96 per minute by 21. 2000 pollution per minute. We have 149 builds. Do the Mark IIs do more pollution than the Mark Is? Pollution 8 per minute, pollution 10 per minute, they actually do less. Let's just calculate it with 10 though, because that's an easier number. So 249 machines, right? 149 by 10, that's 1490, which is less than the 2000 then. that just these machines down here in the center can't consume. So that should be great, that we can easily handle this. And if we upgrade all of the miners, then it's even easier. Good, so let's not worry about that. I think that means that we're ready to actually go and make train stations somewhere else to actually rid us of all these resources. Sorry. Unless we've forgotten something. I'm just circling this all the time. Have we forgotten anything? It doesn't really matter. We have plenty of space to expand. But now we will just cut it right here, though. It's so hard to connect these when there's so many other poles around. Doesn't matter, does it? We don't really need to pull the power down along this area anyway. So let's just move this in where I can fit it. There we go. We need some signals, of course. Is this where we want it? Or do we want it out here? Or do we not want it at all? No, you're not allowed to drive in here if there's a train here then. If we put this here, then this train can drive out to here and stop. That's okay, that's just as fine as a train coming up from here and stopping. I think this is fine then. Oh no, we don't have the space in here for that. Then we'll just have some larger blocks here, I guess. That's okay. And down here. Oh no, the pump is in the way. I guess we can put these out here instead. Just trying to be a little consistent about it where we put these. Whoops. And then we basically just need a signal in the normal with the normal distance going down here. We really should have a stacker down here, I think, but let's wait a bit with designing it. Just get this done first. We also should put some here, so the train going all the way up here doesn't prevent the train from going in here. That's fine. Okay. The most concerning thing that we probably need to take care of is really the stone. I'm sort of thinking that we don't really want to bring all of that in here and put on belts. So maybe we should make a new outpost just to take care of that. That outpost could then both turn it into stone and into mineral sludge. And then at some point it could also handle all the mineral sludge, I guess. I guess that is the problem with trying to make everything separated with Angels and Bobs, that you do have to do a lot of stuff to get anything done. Whereas if you just got in the Duolite ore, you could reuse a lot of the infrastructure you already have to take care of stone and stuff. But that's the fun of trains. I'm not, well, annoyed with that. I like doing a lot of stations, really. We just don't see a lot of progress before suddenly everything is running. But that's life. I think we do need to take care of the stone first, yeah. Let's actually make a railway. Hello. Get this connected to this section and get this old stuff removed, I guess. Yeah, that is not what I wanted to do. My bad. Guess my brain was elsewhere. Oh yeah, of course we are doing every rail here with robots, so I don't really need to bring my train up. Just do this. We need to grab more rail though. Oh, we do have a lot of space, never mind. Could you just go a little bit further? Thank you. No, there. Maybe I do need the file mod to do this a lot easier. It would certainly speed things up. But maybe if we get a little bit further into the game and get faster robots and not nanobots, then it would be better. I'm not sure. It should be. I have made an incompatible set of rail apparently. Oh yeah, because I put my poles between two sets of rails, it seems. So in the middle of these two doesn't really matter. We don't have any more signals. That's annoying. Do this. And then we need to grab our train and get rid of this rail. Maybe this is easier to do while walking, I'm not sure. Because we don't have that far range on the robots anyway. What? Did we not connect? Oh, we didn't finish it. Never mind. You go up, please. I will remove this stuff. Come on, robots, you can do it. Yeah. Oh, come on. all the stuff, please. You go further. Let's finish this so we have power again. And guess what? I just realized I've forgotten all about time, and I've probably made the longest episode I've ever done. But oh well. Shit happens. Grab that, please. Thank you. Then we really just need more signals, it seems. And then this is done. But let's just... well, let's get back down and then we can end this. And just stop around here. Yeah, so that's all we have time for in this episode. Thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.